Hey, this is Jim Rayner here, and I'm reporting on ConquerCup Lite number 13. This is a semi-final match between Tingu, who's ranked in the top 25, and UkraineStar, also ranked in the top 25. These are two very good Red Alert 3 players. UkraineStar is a traditional, dedicated Soviet player. Tingu is an Allies player, sporting light blue. UkraineStar is taking the dark blue color. At the top of the map is UkraineStar. At the bottom of the map is Tingu. Again, this is a semi-final match, and it's a best 2 out of 3, and this is the opening game. This is game 1. So no matter what happens in this match, players can take all kinds of chances. We still have another game to play minimum. So let's get started and see what's up. Let's check out the Soviet player, UkraineStar, because his buildings go up first, and he's going with a reactor. Now that means that he's going to be putting up, after a reactor, he will put up an ore refinery, and then he'll get a fast war factory. Now, Tingu, at the bottom of the map, as light blue, is going with a standard opening with a boot camp and opening up with an attack dog, and next out will come an engineer. And now here we go. The dog is moving towards the center of the map, scouting as much as he can. And UkraineStar has begun his war factory, and he has walled up one of his ore refineries so the dog can't get in there. And now Tingu has also added 2 more attack dogs plus an engineer. The engineer is headed towards the oil derrick on the right side of the map. Tingu has built a single ore refinery on the left side, and he has another ore refinery in queue that is prepared to be walled up. Tingu's dog has run through the center of UkraineStar's Soviet base, and he now knows there's a war factory up. And the first unit produced by UkraineStar is a terror drone. And the dogs all move away to the far corners of the map. Probably he's going to try to scout with them later on. Tingu's second ore refinery goes up. He now has 2 ore refineries and a single oil derrick. He has sold his boot camp and therefore cannot produce any infantry. Looks as though UkraineStar is producing a second reactor. And he now has a sickle and a bullfrog. And UkraineStar has yet to scout out the base of Tingu, and when he does, when this terror drone finally enters Tingu's base, he's going to discover there's an air base and nothing else. And Tingu is very smartly scouting with dogs everywhere on every corner of the map. In fact, one of the sickles is going to try to pick off the dog, and it's too far away. Now, UkraineStar has packed up his MCV. It's probably going to go and build an expansion. At the same time, Tingu has leaving his MCV in his base, and he has produced at least 1 Vindicator. I think that Vindicator is probably going to pick off this terror drone. Finally, we have some offense from UkraineStar as he brings 3 bullfrogs forward, probably looking to pick off any Vindicator he may find. And up comes the MCV of UkraineStar. No doubt he will want to expand to this ore refinery in the middle of the map, and yes, he does. Looking into the back of his base, we see a single sickle. And if we look at Tingu's base, all he has 3 Vindicators, and he has a Peacekeeper and dogs scouting throughout every corner of the map. Both players at this point are playing very cautiously, very conservatively, building up their economy. Right now, Tingu has a slight economic advantage because he controls an oil derrick. However, that advantage has now disappeared because now UkraineStar has 3 ore refineries. And he's going out into the water, I'm not sure why. Finally, UkraineStar is teching up to tier 2 as he's building a super reactor, and as this happens, Tingu is scouting and looking for something to bomb with 4 Vindicator bombers. And I think Tingu is going to use this mountain here for shielding for his Vindicators, going to make it very difficult. Let's see this interaction here. I think he's going to take out a couple of... Yes, he managed to take out 2, Tingu took out 2 of UkraineStar's bullfrogs, and in the process he lost a Vindicator, and therefore he lost $1,200 worth of Vindicators, as in one Vindicator, in order to gain. And look at this excellent micro. Tingu puts up a power plant, forcing the Terradrone the long way around. Wow! And the Peacekeeper pops the Terradrone. That was excellent micro by Tingu. Earlier we saw Tingu destroy 2 bullfrogs, which cost UkraineStar about 1,600 in ore, and he lost 1 Vindicator or 1,200 to it. Now we'll notice Tingu is placing a multi-gunner turret, so he's playing defensively in his expanded position. Oh, and he manages to pick off 1 sickle and 1 bullfrog, and he does not lose any Vindicators. Now one of those units had a Terradrone surprise in it. I heard it squeal, but I don't know where it went. Now at this point, during all that bombing, UkraineStar has managed to put up a 4th ore refinery, and it looks like Tingu may be positioning himself for a 4th ore refinery as well. Tingu has very successfully pulled off several bombing runs with his Vindicators, and they're out again. As soon as they finish filling up with 3 bombs, he's got them out and over, and he continues to use the mountainous regions of Fire Island as protection against bullfrogs. And it looks like he may go straight after the ore refinery. Let's see. He's waiting. He's looking. I'm not sure what he's got in mind here. And it looks like every Vindicator lived, and he brought them back perfectly across the mountain. He took away half of the... this ore refinery lost half of its health due to that bombing run. And now with UkraineStar at tier 2, he's producing another bullfrogs. This is going to be 5 bullfrogs for UkraineStar, and he's also scouting with a Terradrone, checking to see if Tingu is expanding into the water. Now Tingu has placed a 2nd multi-gunner turret.